Have you ever thought about the global chaos a dispute in the South China Sea could unleash?
China may be one step closer to attacking Taiwan.
China is lashing out at the United States after President Joe Biden referred to Chinese President Xi Jinping as a dictator. Beijing calling the
China's actions are sparking alarm. A recent incident involving a collision between Chinese vessels and a Philippine boat has underscored a troubling trend: China's growing disregard for international law. This provocative behavior is raising serious concerns about the effectiveness of American deterrence. The South Sea, a strategic waterway with rich resources, is becoming a powder keg, with the fuse steadily burning. While our eyes are glued to the turmoil in the Middle East, a potentially more devastating crisis is simmering in the Far East. The stakes are high, the players are powerful, the implications are global. As attention remains riveted on the Middle East, a potentially more devastating crisis could be unleashed at the least expected time. What if China decides to pursue forcible unification with Taiwan? How would this affect the world? Let's delve into it. Imagine a conflict over Taiwan. It's not just a localized issue. Taiwan holds a critical role in the global technology sector as a leading producer of microchips. The island's industry is crucial for tech companies worldwide, supplying essential components that drive the digital economy. A conflict could disrupt this vital supply chain, causing significant problems for these companies and potentially slowing technological advancements.
Rich and pro-American, Taiwan is the Silicon Valley of Asia.
Followed that produces over 60% of the world's semiconductors and over 90% of the most advanced ones. The economic impact of such a conflict could be severe, particularly for regional economies like Japan and South Korea. These nations, much like Taiwan, rely heavily on imports for manufacturing and sustenance. A conflict could disrupt these vital lifelines, sending shockwaves through their economies, but the repercussions wouldn't stop there. Consider a Chinese blockade. Taiwan is heavily reliant on imports for energy and food. Cut off these lifelines and the island would suffer greatly. Not to mention the blockade's effects on the microchip industry would ripple outwards, reaching far beyond Taiwan's shores. Global supply chains, raw material producers, and agricultural markets would all feel the pinch. The world's factories could grind to a halt as essential components, including these microchips, become scarce.
There are growing tensions this morning between China and Taiwan. Taiwan's government is on high alert as China just ended its third day of military drill.
Now consider this. A conflict could present a golden opportunity for other actors in the region to act. North Korea, for instance, could seize the chance to add further chaos to the region, knowing that U.S. forces would have enormous difficulty reinforcing and resupplying the South. The consequences for global trade and the tech industry would be disastrous, disrupting chains and causing financial turmoil. The sudden shock of such a conflict could trigger stock market crashes, currency fluctuations, and debt market crises. The world's financial systems, already strained by recent events, could buckle under the pressure. In the face of this potential financial crash, the South China Sea dispute is forcing us to prepare for the worst. The outcome is uncertain, but one thing is clear: the impact on economies and global stability won't be something we recover from in a few years. See you until next video.